So I want to ask you, do you have a favorite song? I mean, wouldn't be able to answer that myself, so I'm just...
A favorite song of yours on this record?
Yes.
A favorite
yes.
song? Yeah, okay, yeah. I think maybe because of what was going on in my life, that The Call is a very poignant song that kind of gets me, and I can really just sink into it. And actually a lot of the tunes, as we were playing them, like literally while I was drumming and you were singing, were kind of like getting me emotionally, which is really good. And they still do, which makes it
even after a zillion times.
Yeah, well, it makes me think we didn't like cover up the emotion with technical stuff or extra layers with that too much. So I feel like that's an accomplishment, to keep the connection to the emotion of the lyrics and the demo, but have it be fully formed and the highs and lows. So maybe The Call, as far as personally,
resonance.
Yeah, like what it kind of moves me maybe the most.
So do you think it made a difference? Because the other album we did, I sang in my native tongue, Danish. Do you think it made a difference this time that you... I remember I translated the songs for you, but then that didn't kind of...
Yeah,
that's just like the meaning, but...
Exactly. Yeah, for sure. It makes a huge difference. Like you said, that last one was very much laid out, and it was just our job to get it done and sounding cool. Whereas this one, there was a lot more room for interpretation and how the songs, what they meant to me, changed the pace and the beats and everything that we want to play, and how much noise to make and how quiet to be. Whereas I probably wouldn't have caught that from lyrics that I didn't understand.
Okay.
And even like moment to moment in a song, sure, you can follow someone's dynamic as they sing if you don't understand the words, and a lot of emotion can come across, which it did in your last record. But when you fully understand the words that you're saying, it brings up all those other things that you can relate to, or that you think you understand but you're misinterpreting or whatever. It has just more of an effect on you, I think, knowing what you're saying. So yeah, that is definitely different from last time.
Yeah, I also feel that it's lyrically it's different than from many other albums that I made, because this one has this meta level of the songwriter is in all the songs. So even when it's a love song, it is a songwriter writing a love song and commenting on the fact
that
of writing, and like song. The call, sitting and writing a song, and
so like it's meta enough that it actually got really cool for me. And didn't it sort of come about during
COVID? Yes, because the thing of being an artist and not being able to go out became such an important thing. So it's not because I wanted to write an album about being a songwriter. No. It's just because what was happening. It was like, what are you? I mean, if you can't play for anybody, and all these feelings of, which parts of society could go back to normal, and they were keeping art, back for such a long time that it was like, and you're like, so I'm doing the least important job in the world, So that made you think about what it is like. So like a song like The Builder, of course, had to do with sitting there and thinking, so everybody else came back to work, even the tattoo parlors and the hairdressers, but I'm still sitting here, although we entertained the world through Facebook and this. But when the time came, was just, you can stay home and everybody else can go to work. So I guess it just made me think about, what it would be like to do something that the society really needed. So all these thoughts, existential thoughts about being an artist, just came up because of that, I think.
Turns out society needs artists after all, so that's good.
Yeah, I guess.